You know one of the reasons we're still alive out here? The cell towers.
Cell towers?
See, in the cities, it wasn't just population density. There were cell towers everywhere. Messing with people's brains, feeding them signals.
I'm gonna regret it. But who is doing this?
The Anunnaki, the reptilian elite, are blood-drinking, flesh-eating alien overlords.
Wow. Is there nothing you don't believe?
Yeah, the lamestream media.
Damn, made a mistake of listening in on that one.
Before the collapse, I'd read a substantial amount of material that supported the supposition that the military-industrial complex was complicit in the outbreak.
Really?
Okay, I know you're relatively new, but we've only got enough tinfoil for one hat around here.
Don't dismiss earnest curiosity so flippantly. The truth is out there, and these things go above the top. Don't get me started on the deep state.
Don't worry, I won't.
This isn't the first time this sort of thing has happened, you know. My dad told me back in '68 we had an outbreak centered right here in PA. Happened again in Louisville in '85.
You'd think someone would remember that?
The military hushed it up.
At least now we know where you get this shit from.
Give me some credit. I do my own research. Verified the facts, filled in the missing pieces.
Shut up. Hoffman, were you one of those people that had mountains of toilet paper hidden in your closet?
Oh, no. Though I did have a sizable supply of indigestion and gas tablets. I knew the food after the collapse would play havoc with my insides.
Why do you ask these questions when you know we don't want to hear the answers?
Ah, the night sky. A universe of mysteries. What wonders and truths does that void hold? What terrors?
Well, if they're up there, please abduct me. No? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Here we go again.
Knock it off with the alien shit. We got enough trouble down here on Earth.
How could you not be open to the possibility of alien life? Especially after what we've seen.
Maybe you should go find Area 51 and live there.
I've always wanted to know what was in Area 51.
You've been spending too much time around certain people. Jesus, Hoffman. I'm surprised you didn't run off and storm Area 51 when all this started.
The Area 51 myth was started by the government to take people's attention off what they were doing in Areas 1 to 50.
Sometimes I think you hate me.
I don't hate you. For there, but by the grace of God, go I. Have you ever stepped out of line, Miss Goody Two-Shoes?
As a matter of fact, yes, I have. Shocking, I know.
Really?
Really? One time I picked up a six-pack from the liquor
Something
store
there.
down the street from the dorms. Without paying.
So you shoplifted.
It was a dare. I couldn't just say no.
Did you learn nothing from your DARE program?
Look, I was 18 and stupid. And it's not like I did it often. Maybe twice a year.
Underage drinking, theft. Better start thinking of how to style your hair for mugshots.
How does that in any way make me a bad person?
All I'm saying is that maybe you're not so bad after all. You all right there, hon?
I need to tell you, I need to hear myself say it. When the collapse came, I saw it happen, and I did nothing. I was scared. So scared.
You did the right thing. Knowing when to avoid trouble is just as important as knowing when to fight.
No, you don't understand. It was my family. My parents. I watched them die and did nothing. Worse, I ran.
You didn't know what was happening? None of us did. You saved yourself. If you had done anything more, you probably wouldn't be here today.
They were my family. I should have...
We're family now. And you've saved our asses. More times than I can count.
One winter, out hunting with my brother, fierce nor'easter came in. Took the bridge home clean out. Only way for us to cross was an old tree, even though the storm was raging.
Damn, I can't believe you did that.
No, we didn't. Went ass over tit into the water. Made it to the bank. Current took my brother. God rest his soul.
Holy shit, why'd you tell us that?
Because I survived. Ollie, What's your story?
Well, I was at Penn State before the collapse.
Smart girl. What were you studying?
Forestry. Wanted to make a difference and preserve wildlife from humanity. Instead, I'm preserving humanity from ridden. Funny how that turned out.
Like that shot?
What, you want me to say thank you?
Well, that would be nice.
Thank you. Happy?
Suppose so. Reminds me of a prank I once pulled on that bastard Mr. Jeffries with water moccasins.
Water moccasins? You mean the snakes or the shoes?
The ones that slither through water. Mean as hell, and one bite's a first-class ticket to meet your maker. But in the summer, they lay out all lethargic. Gentle as kittens. That's when we'd catch them.
So, you captured deadly wild snakes for a prank?
Yep. Bare-handed, too. Dumped him right in his mailbox. Squealed like a little pig when he opened it. Nearly gave him a heart attack.
The fuck, Jim? You could have killed him like that.
Sure, but it was funny as hell. So, I missed the news right there at the end. Never a big TV fan of recent events. I've been wondering again how all this started.
In a lab, a government mind control experiment to control the masses that got out of hand. Of course, they tried to blame foreign powers, but I know the hand of the deep state when I see it.
In the last few days before the end, all the crazy stuff everyone was talking about made even Hoffman sound sane. No offense.
None taken.
Little birdie told me you know more than you let on.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Something about tracking down specially modded weapons? Sounds like something the KSC would pay a pretty copper for.
Damn agenda. Look, let's get something straight. Those weapons are worth more to me in the right hands than anything the KSC could even fathom paying.
Doesn't being called Mom bother you?
Why should it? My son called me it for the last 20 years. And I loved hearing him say it every day. Maybe it's all I have left of him now. But it's a comfort, and that's a rare and precious thing these days.
So, what led you to leave Evansburg and grace us with your presence?
Needed a change of scenery.
What, we have better trees here?
Less that, and more that your ridden problem is way worse.
Well, Worker Bee, we'll put you to use yet.
Challenge accepted.
You don't need to be out here doing this, Chris.
The hell I don't. These people are family.
Come on, you know what I'm saying.
This is not a conversation we're gonna have right now.
Okay, but remember, I'll be there with an I told you so sometime in the future.
That I can live with.
Yeah, but for how long? I found something in the last test I did. You're not immune like the rest of us.
What are you saying? That I'm not immune anymore?
No, you're immune, but it's different. I think it's your condition. They somehow can tell you're not a suitable host.
Not a suitable host. Huh. Small blessings, I guess.
It's out of my field, but it could mean something.
Yeah. But they don't like spoiled meat.
Chris.
I'm good. I'm all good.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. Will you let it up?
Hey, remember? I'm your physician as well as your friend.
Well, speaking to both of you, right now I'm focusing on the immediate threat that's trying to kill me.
Face of this planet.
Jason was your son, right? What happened? I mean, if you don't mind me asking.
Yes. And I do.
So, how are you getting on with Hope's finest crew?
They're loud. I don't like loud. Usually.
Cover me, reloading!
They're growing on me.
The banter, the camaraderie, makes me think about my old team.
I'm sorry.
It all happened so fast. One moment, we're going down ridden, and next thing you know, we're surrounded. Backs up against the wall. I did everything I could. It still wasn't enough.
Hey, you fought like hell and put your life on the line. That's more than enough. Wretch over there!
What's your story, Walker?
Don't have one.
Come on, everyone's got one.
Not me. You all lost me. Lost someone close. I didn't. Never allowed myself to get there. Now, it's too late.
It's never too late.
Maybe, but I do this for future generations.
If there's future generations.
I aim to make sure there is.
Sorry, I know what you mean, but it's funnier the way I heard it in my head. Oh,
You know what I miss the most?
What?
Carrot cake.
No, but I'm sure you're gonna tell us.
What's that?
Hanging with my brothers in our PJs. Eating cereal and watching cartoons on a Saturday morning.
Gotta admit, that sounds pretty good.
Chenda did the same thing when she was a kid. Her laugh. It always puts a smile on my face.
Simpler times, kiddo.
We always wanted to be one of those teams, you know? Fighting bad guys, unmasking monsters, solving mysteries. Except now the monsters are real. There's a lot more guns and killing than I imagined. Plus the only mystery is will we survive till morning.
Well, that got dark real quick.
Why don't you lighten up a bit? Have some fun!
Because shit's always trying to kill me. You tell me to smile, and I'll kill you next.
Seriously, the world isn't that bad.
Are you insane?
I mean, yes, this is shit.
And so your point is?
Sometimes it's better to have rose-tinted glasses. Then at least you don't notice the blood. One day I'm at college, everything's fine. Then bang! Zombie apocalypse! I mean, it's not like those things can sneak up on you. Well, the Ridden can, but you know what I mean.
Because people thought it was a hoax, they relied on an ineffectual government. It was more interested in deflecting blame and profiteering. The media lied to us. The government lied to us. Isolated cases, nothing to worry about. It'll all disappear. Humanity was its own worst enemy.
And so, here we are.
Well, rays of fucking sunshine today, aren't we?
We went from everything to nothing so fast.
It is what it is. Like it or not.
Not all of us were lucky enough to start at everything.
Spilt milk, honey. Spilt milk.
Some fires can't be contained, but we can always rebuild from the ashes.
Well, it sucks.
Can't say I disagree.
If you're looking for a bright side in this, you can see the stars better now. Milky Way's clear as day most nights.
Glad you've got time for stargazing.
Maybe I'll appreciate the view and there's not the chance of falling on my face and getting eaten.
Ain't that the truth?
Once more for humanity.
Well, I'm out.
Come on, we pulled together after the collapse, helped each other. There's a lot of good people out there.
I must have missed that. What I do remember is a bunch of sanctimonious, self-centered assholes and mob rule.
We're stronger together. Remember that.
Oh, for fuck's sake, shoot me now.
Hey, Doc! What hospital did you work at before all this happened?
Clark's General. I was in the ER. Earned my stripes.
Hey, I went there once when I broke my arm. Slipped while showing off on the monkey bars. Broke it in 3 places, but they got me all fixed up.
Seems like we did a good enough job with your arm. Your head, however...
What? Oh man, you think I got a concussion?
Perhaps, but I'm just teasing. You've got a good head on your shoulders.
Aw, I didn't know you had a soft spot for me, Doc.
Hey, don't push it.
Armour over here! Really, really talented at turning trash into, well, anything!
Learned from the best. My own grandpop. Every summer I'd come out and we'd spend hours in the garage restoring some rust bucket. Got real good at using my hands.
So, how'd you go from that to becoming a firefighter?
Both are in my blood. But I wanted to save people more than I wanted to save things. That's why I'm out here with you.
You came from Evansburg, right? What was it like?
Not too unlike Hope. Lots of survivors there, some immune, and some brave enough to do something about the ridden. Oh, and the food. Let's just say we didn't only eat out of cans.
They got better food?
Better food, sure. Better crew, though. Got a feeling I'm with the best crew this side of the Mississippi. And that's worth more than candied bacon.
You had candied bacon?
I love this place. But sometimes I think it's just been one struggle after another. Maybe if I'd gone to New York or Chicago, it would have been easier to be accepted. But this is my home. And you've always been there for me, Chris.
From one outsider to another. You're welcome.
Alas, poor Yorick.
You okay over there, Hoffman?
Oh, one of Shakespeare's finest.
This seems pretty straightforward, right? I mean, what could go wrong?
Only thing straight around here is where the crow flies.
Where do you want me to start?
Oh, me. I got a list.
Best not to tempt fate, kid.
I don't tell you guys enough how much I like you. I find it best to be open with your feelings. I mean, sharing is caring, right?
What'd I miss? Are we all going to die?
We got this. Nothing to be scared of.
Whenever someone says that, you know you need to be scared.
Scared of?
Oh no, there's plenty to be scared of, my friend. I choose not to be.
That's right. We're the fear bringers here.
Remind me of that next time something's trying to eat my face off.
You've been out here before, right?
I've changed diapers and nursed a sick kid. I know all there is about fear.
I was going through inventory just to make sure we hadn't lost anything in the attack. And you know what I found?
No, but I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
A number of items were missing. Not the usual stuff, no antibiotics or things that would make someone some good copper. In fact, if I hadn't done the inventory, I wouldn't have discovered it at all.
Your point is?
The paperwork's still filled out, with your signature on it. But Josh or I didn't prescribe it. I actually don't know anyone who would.
Are you accusing me of something, Doctor? Now, I've got better things to do than listen to conjecture, as I'm sure you do. Hope one out.
Why can't we use the helicopter? It just sits there most of the time anyway.
You ain't noticed? No refineries anymore. Fuel is at premium.
And two, it plays havoc with everyone's laundry. Last thing you want is a pair of Hoffman's tighty-whities coming flying at you.
No one was laughing when you did that. Took me all afternoon to recover my smalls.
Yeah, Phillips was not impressed. But to say no one was laughing...
All right, very funny. Now let's move on.
My gut's telling me these experiments had something to do with Jason's death. All those scouting patrols out for days. I shouldn't have let Jason go. It was his first run, for Christ's sake.
Anyone know anything about this Rogers?
I've had dealings with him. Just don't turn your back on him.
And you didn't think to tell us this before. How did you know him?
Not much to say. I used to run supplies to him from the KSC and other consortiums.
Like what?
Hey, I didn't have to say anything, okay? All I'm saying is just watch your back.
So, Heng, you know this place?
Used to run supplies for families living out here. Haven't seen them in a while, though.
The old 10 Barns. Takes me back.
Okay, so...
1999, summer. Went there for Mother's 37th birthday. Took the server's recommendation and ordered the crab cakes, pasta on the side. Best I ever had.
Used to work in a place like that. Bloody manager cut me hours. So I cut his tires.
Okay, anyway, turns out there was a secret ingredient. A dash of Vibrio vulnificus. Food poisoning. Haven't touched crab since.
Man, that stinks.
Certainly not on the way out.
Say that again?
What do you think they're using this place for?
Isn't it obvious? They're not miners. They're not even human. They're mole people! Look,
They're not mole people, Hoffman.
do you know who would say something like that? A mole person.
Good God Almighty! How the hell did they build all this?
You know who are natural-born engineers.
Let me guess. Mole people.
I was gonna say mathematicians, but you're right! These guys are mole people!